It's ghost pepper vodka.
Oh, snaps. Looks fun, guys.
Well,
today I'm just the observer.
We'll see how fun it is. Maybe it'll be fun later on.
Oh, there
No, it's already cuddling, man. What the?
What up, y'all? It's your girl Dahlia, PhilaDehliaEagles.com, coming to you with a non-prego video. I know. It's been a busy week of those. But as you saw, I was chilling with the reckless eating homies and Blum Gum and all the food challenge crew. And I obviously was not participating in eating a bunch of weird stuff that would torture my stomach. For obvious reasons, but I was observing and it was crazy. But I'll put some clips at the end of this video too, but I wanted to check in with a little quarterback talk. You know, with the off season, you know, there's less of a schedule when it comes to Eagles videos, right? So first of all, don't be confused. My whole Prego vlog thing is just like a side thing I'm doing. But with Eagles talk, I'll still be doing my normal Eagles videos. It's just the off season. There's not as much, right? So, quarterbacks. Now, when thinking of quarterbacks, we gotta talk about Sam Bradford. So, I've had some of you. I'm actually on the road, so let me get going. I had some of you ask me about whether I think the Eagles should keep Sam Bradford, and I do want to keep Bradford, and here's a couple of reasons why. I know a lot of people don't see him as like the future, the franchise quarterback for the Eagles, but the way I see it is the quarterback position, it's a tough spot to fill. Like we see a lot of teams in this league where there's just not enough good quarterbacks available, right? Where you have, I mean, look at the Texans, you know, and the Rams even had their struggles. Like there was a lot of just really subpar quarterbacks that were starting in the NFL this season. So looking at the lack of quality and quantity of quarterbacks, I think Sam Bradford is better than the average, and I think he's a good he has more potential than most. And what I don't want to do, what I'm really kind of, whenever I have discussions with people, I do not want to invest or risk anything in the draft. So I've heard some people say like, oh, you know, we should just like move up and try and, you know, draft a franchise quarterback. For me, I do not trust the Eagles draft. Like, we have a history of just poor drafting, right? I would say, you know, we've had one of our best draft years maybe this past off season, but it's still, we're not good. And there's no guarantees in the draft, and Eagles average subpar when it comes to drafting. So how many times have we seen, you know, people invest all this, they trade to go up, and they invest in a quarterback that people think has potential. Like look at RG3 and the Redskins, right? The Redskins risked a lot to get him, and it did not pay off. And the thing is, that's how the draft is. There's so many unknowns, and it's a high risk, and a lot of times you just end up getting burned. And I feel Sam Bradford's good enough that I don't want to take that risk yet. If we were desperate, then yes, take the risk. But what I saw from, it is bright, from Bradford is this season. Now, I haven't had time to sit down and look at all the stats and all the like concrete details of what Sam Bradford did, but based on what I've observed over the entire season from him, there was progression, and he was able to get the team behind him. So with that, he had some of those leadership qualities that you can't predict whether a quarterback's going to have that or not. And bottom line, I say we keep Bradford, and then we get to the backup quarterbacks. Now, Sam Bradford's really only fault this season, because he improved every single week, right, that he started. his only fault was that he got injured. And we saw with him getting injured that the team just completely crumbled. I think it was that Bucks game where he didn't finish. And I honestly believe had he finished that game and started the next 2 games after that, we would have won and we would have been in the playoffs, and you guys would see Sam Bradford as a whole different type of quarterback where there would be more people on board with him. But unfortunately, he didn't finish the game, and what happened? Mark Sanchez comes in and just screws everything up. And God, that guy. I'm ready. We need to drop him. Like, we need to get rid of him so fast. He is not, after what I saw this season, it's just confirmed my kind of thoughts that I've been having over the years, is that he's just not reliable. He is too mentally unstable. I think Mark Sanchez has the physical ability to be good. He just can't harness it because of his other emotional and mental issues that he has going on. So I think we definitely need to get rid of Mark Sanchez. Now, then we get into, well, who do we have to replace? We need a second string quarterback because there's no guarantees in the NFL that any quarterback is going to stay healthy. But there were rumors of, you know, good old Nick Foles, the Eagles having some interest. And honestly, at first when I was reading these rumors, I was just like, I was laughing and just like, I don't even want to pay attention. This is so stupid. But when I thought about it, I was like, well, we definitely should not be looking at Nick Foles as a starting quarterback, but he would be a good backup quarterback. I would prefer Nick Foles as a backup over Mark Sanchez. So that's kind of where I'm at with this quarterback situation. Bottom line, I want to keep Bradford. I want to get rid of Mark Sanchez as quickly as possible. And whoever we get as a backup, I'm fine with, whether it's Foles or some other just non-Mark Sanchez type of dude. And we'll see what happens. So, yeah, that's kind of my quick check-in on the quarterback status of the Eagles and where I'm at with it. And I do not want to draft anybody, or I don't want to give up a lot in the draft to get a quarterback. That's the absolute one thing I don't want to do. And I have no idea what the Eagles franchise and what Doug Peterson and Howie and these guys have in mind, but that's where I'm at. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Where are you at with Sam Bradford? And if you don't like him, can you guys put why? Like, why do you want to let him go? From what I've seen this past season, he did well enough to earn himself another year with the Eagles. So I want to know why you don't think he deserves another year with us. And also, when I do have the time, I do want to make kind of like a nice comparison sheet on Sam Bradford of what he really did this season. So, and I want to address some of the people that are skeptics of having him on as our starting quarterback next year. So, yeah, that's it. Checking them with some Eagles news. I know it's been a lot of Prego stuff lately, but again, it's off season, so I will start trying to add more of my Eagles stuff after. I'm in the middle of a move, guys, so I just moved to Inglewood. So I've been using these pre-recorded videos, my Prego vlogs, is just kind of filler for right now because I haven't had time to record my own stuff and post it and edit it and all that stuff. So yeah, more stuff coming this off season. And I guess I'll close out with some clips of Blum Gum and Reckless Eating Boys battling it out with some beer pong, not beer pong, milk, Red Bull, and vodka pong. It was quite interesting. So yeah, that's it. It's your girl Delia with PhilaDehliaEagles.com signing out. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
It's so that you can tell how deep that is, the consistency.
Drink up, boys.
Here, come with us. I don't want to. Wow, do that again. That was amazing. People sweat from their buttholes a lot.
Yes! Oh! Yes! That was the greatest combination of words followed by an
Yikes, what do these things look like?